Let me tell you something that car drivers never seem to understand. A bus is about 40 feet long. 40 feet. And somehow people still expect it to drive like a Ford Fiesta. So today, I'm going to explain a few things about driving a bus that most people genuinely don't seem to grasp. The first thing is simple. A bus is huge. It doesn't turn just like a car. When I go round the corner, I can't hug the curb like you can. I have to swing out, sometimes into the other lane. Not because I want to, but because physics exists. If I try to take a corner tight, the back of the bus mounts the pavement, and suddenly we've got a very different problem. And people behind me don't see that. They just see a bus moving slowly and assume I'm being awkward on purpose. Then there's the gap. You know the one. The gap that technically exists, but only if your vehicle's about half the size of mine. Cars, don't get me wrong, cars will fly through these spaces without thinking. Then they look at a bus and think, go on mate, plenty of room. No, there isn't. Your wing mirrors are alone are basically the width of my steering wheel. If I misjudge the gap, even by a few inches, suddenly we're filling in paperwork for the next 2 hours. So yeah, sometimes I stop and wait. I'm not being lazy. I'm being responsible. I'm driving a 40-foot vehicle full of people. And then there's the horn. Not that horn. Get your mind out the gutter. It's a classic. Someone gets stuck behind a bus for 30 seconds and suddenly they're blasting the horn like it's the end of civilization. Like, come on, mate. I promise you something. If I could go faster, I would. I really would. Because as soon as I'm out of that situation, the better my day gets. You're delayed for 30 seconds. I'm driving this thing for 8 hours. Another favourite, the people who overtake a bus just to sit in front of me at the next set of traffic lights. You know the ones, right? They squeeze past like it's a final lap of a Formula One race, and then we both stop at exactly the same place. Except now, I've got a 40-foot vehicle braking harder than it needed to. Well done. You've gained absolutely nothing. And the thing people forget is this. It's not just me in that vehicle. There were people standing, there were people with shopping, there were people with babies and prams. There were disabled people, there were old people. You know, everyone just trying to keep the balance. If I brake too hard or accelerate too quickly, someone can genuinely get hurt. So when I drive smoothly, slowly, carefully, it's not because I'm taking my time, it's because I'm responsible for everyone on board. And here's the funny part. Most bus drivers actually want the same thing as everybody else. A calm road, a smooth journey, no drama. Because the second something goes wrong, our day gets 10 times harder. Traffic, complaints, paperwork, managers. So trust me, we're not trying to annoy you. We're trying to get through the day without chaos. So, next time you're stuck behind the bus for a minute, just remember something. That thing in front of you isn't a car. It's basically a 40-foot living room on wheels, and it is full of people. And it doesn't turn, stop, or squeeze through gaps, anything like your car does. So maybe, just maybe, ease off the horn, because I promise you, I'm already doing my best.